For the first time in 7 years, the Cinderella Bears have joined the playoff party. Who's next? In Motown, did Boss and the Vikes allow the unthinkable? Can the Jets change their December losing ways and keep postseason hopes alive? Did Brady's bunch fall victim to the 2-10 Bills? How will the Broncos fare with Farad at the helm? Battle of 9 and 3. Would the Niners go fishing in the Bay? Will the Pack continue their playoff push in the Music City? Can the Skins sweep the Eagles in the NFC East? We always pick up after ourselves on NFL Primetime. Next.
NFL Primetime is presented by Miller Lite. Primetime is Miller time. And now, here's your host, Chris Berman.
Hello once again, everybody. Welcome to Week 14 of NFL Primetime. Hope you're getting your shopping done. Certainly some NFL teams. Tom Jackson going... Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Boom.
It's going shopping for some playoff berths. Not a lot decided. Oakland on Saturday, maybe a little bit more on a Sunday. And
I like the jockeying for position that we're seeing, especially at the upper levels of some of these divisions.
And at the lower levels, and I mean the lowest level.
Yes.
You know, you can't root for zeros to continue in the win column. Only 5 teams since the merger have started as bad as 0-12. The Detroit Lions, with new general manager and president Matt Millen being one of them. The Lions on this day had a chance at home against Minnesota, and through the weeks, Millen just hoping and in anguish because the last 7, 8, 9 games, Detroit has had a chance to pretty much win any one, if not 2 or 3 of these ball games. But the losses have piled up. Would this be the day at home against Minnesota, who hadn't won on the road all year themselves? Marty Morningweg wondering if there's a win in those cards. Mike McMahon from Rutgers did an excellent job throwing. This is Scotty Anderson, 69 yards down to the 1. And you got to like McMahon seeing, Tommy, that it was a free play. Let's go for it. And he did it with his arm and legs today. McMahon accounting combined throwing and running for 316 yards. 14-7 Detroit. They lead at 20-10. Todd Bouman from
St. Cloud State.
Also ranked number 1 in hockey in collegiate ranks. Hits a 21-yard carry. Bouman so good last week for Minnesota, playing again in place of the injured Dante Culpepper. Bada. Now, Bouman to Randy Moss. A pretty throw of 66 yards. It was very, well, it was out of the screen. Very Blake-like, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then, now this is Randy Moss-like.
Well, and what a show Randy put on, especially near the sideline. Some impossible grabs. Here, the great juggling catch. Catches it, stays in bound. Great concentration by Randy.
So 3rd and 9. Remember, Detroit is a lead. They've had leads in so many of these games in the 3rd and the 4th quarter. But this is another one that's gone by. Don't tell me with Moss, with the circus catch, that Detroit is going to have another come-from-ahead loss. Please don't say it's true. 24-20 Minnesota. And in the waning moments of the 3rd, McMahon across to David Sloan, first down, 27 yards. Same drive, now we move early 4th. This is McMahon playing with some poise to Johnny's Morton on the cross, 26 yards. 3rd and 2 on the same drive. McMahon, design run. And boy, is it designed well for 22 yards. Here comes Detroit. 3rd and 3 at the 6. McMahon. Does he have in his hand the final envelope for the great Karnak? It was so good at handing it to Johnny, wasn't it? Stuffed at the 2, but Corey Schlesinger slashes his way into the end zone. 27-24 Detroit. But they've seen it happen so many times. Certainly, with seconds to go on the final play, Bouman and the Vikings couldn't pull it out. They don't! Let the party begin in the Motor City in Matt Millen's box. On the field with Marty Morningweg. Way to go, guys. They get the dousing. And a sight not seen all year, Detroit kneeling. And that helmet toss by Johnny Morton, second only to Alex Karras after Dempsey's field goal. Longest helmet toss in Lions history. They are off the schneid. Detroit has finally won it. They win it 27-24. Oh, my goodness, they've been close. And as Johnny Morton said, we salted one away. We've been long overdue.
I don't want that damn monkey off my back, off Marty's back. I want Jay Leno to kiss my ass. Is this a tremendous sense of relief for you? I can't. This is the best moment I've had in football. that's dedicated to all the fans who, when I'm out walking around shopping or whatever, every single fan in Detroit is telling us that they're supporting us, they're pulling for us, and they appreciate what we're doing. That's for them. Backing us up all year, that's for the fans of Detroit.
Well, I mentioned Carson and McMahon. He mentioned State Leno. Obviously, it's it tonight. Hey, look, nobody wants to see this go on and on and on.
Yes.
Detroit, look, they stayed with it, Tommy. Most teams losing that many close games with a 0 in the win column and saying, you know what, forget it.
Well, I think that's a tribute to Coach Marnie Wigg and certainly Matt Millen, a team that has played hard. And we have said for weeks now that this is the best 0 for whatever they were, 11 or 12 team that we had seen close to winning each and every game. And if you look at the way they won this game, McMahon, a quarterback who has stepped in, played well, used his athleticism. They ran the ball awfully well today. McMahon didn't make a mistake, didn't throw an INT today. And you can see how pleased. And I genuinely love this because Matt Millen in that linebacker fraternity of ours, it's nice to see him get the win. And I have the feeling with parity the way it is, they are not that far away.
Well, they got a couple more home games.
Yes.
They can win a couple more. You know, many people will say this, Tommy. If Minnesota played as hard as Detroit has
correct.
the last month,
That
they
is
would
correct.
still be a playoff hunt. Minnesota is, what, 0-6 on the road, which is not impressive. But now, as the 72 Dolphins wait every year
Over
for
here.
the final team to lose, we talked about the 76 Bucks, right? The only team that went 0-14.
Hard to do, other end of the spectrum.
Leroy Selman and the guys, 76 Bucks. Hey, pop the champagne. We're still the only team that made it through without a win at all. Detroit is off the schneid. Meanwhile, a wild scene in Cleveland, and here we go with Jacksonville at the Cleveland Browns. Now, earlier this year, this is why Jacksonville's so fired up. Pardon me. Jacksonville, remember, started 2-0, but early in this game, Gerard Warren.
He didn't know that was Mark Brunell.
Right. And he was fine, and Brunell hurt, and then Jacksonville lost. Close game after close game. So Brunell to Jimmy Smith, 4-yard touchdown. They missed the PAT, but it's 6-0 Jacksonville early, first drive of the game. Cleveland has done this now. This is Anthony Henry, the rookie, the one-time nickelback. He could go all the way. 97 yards, his 8th pick of the year, 4th Cleveland INT for a touchdown. The fans happy, but they wouldn't remain that way. 15-10, it's Jacksonville, minute 8 to go, 4th and 2. Tim Couch, Quincy Morgan, what appears to be a first down. Tick, 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 tick. We're going to spike the ball. And just as they try to spike the ball, well, they do it. And now Tom Coughlin saying, well, I want intentional grounding. I was the least of their worries. Then all of a sudden, the buzz came.
Replay buzz prior to the snap. We'll be looking to see if the last pass was incomplete or complete.
So Butch Davis goes nuts, but the ref on the field and the replay official after they conferred said, yes, we did buzz it just before that play happened. So we go backward, and here's what they saw, Tom.
And if you look at that play right there, Quincy Morgan
After
never
review,
had
the pass is incomplete. First down, Jacksonville.
never had possession.
And that does not go well with the fans, with Butch Davis. So therefore, and this is a scene you do not ever want to see, bottles galore, other items, Walkmen thrown on the field. And then referee Terry McCauley says, that's it. With 48 seconds to go, we're fearing for our safety, and we're out of here. So it's 15-10 a final, even though theoretically there's 48 seconds left on the clock. Teams in the locker room, now here they come back out again. Call from the commissioner's office said, you play it. Shades of that Week 17 Miami at New England game last year. They knee a couple of times. The refs again being pelted. They go off. It's 15-10, and Jacksonville wins it in the final home game of the season for the Cleveland Browns. They're on the road for the last 3. Maybe that's part of the reason why the fans, look, they've had an upbeat season in Cleveland. They didn't care for it, but as we review, well, we'll talk about that in a moment. Afterwards, some of the Cleveland brass trying to put on the best face that they can.
No one got hurt, to my knowledge at least. No one got hurt. I've seen snowballs flying in New England. I've seen snowballs flying at the Meadowlands at Giants games. I've been involved in a football game where a snowball disrupted a field goal attempt that could have meant the difference in a game. So, I mean, I don't think that Cleveland's going to take a black eye over this.
It wasn't pleasant. I wouldn't suggest anything like that. But it wasn't World War III. I mean, it's a very emotional situation.
I like the fact that our fans cared that much. I have to tell you, they care about their team and they cared about this game.
Yeah, they do, but both Carmen and Al know that you can't have that. Understand where the fans were coming from. And actually, and we talked to the league for quite a bit, Tom, the way that they went through it, actually, they may not have liked it. And did it really buzz or not? Yes, they said it did. That the replay official was calling for a play as that spike was happening. That they followed the proper procedures all the way along the line, whether the Browns fans like it or not. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that apparently was the way it came out.
It took a while, but I think they certainly got it right in the end. The behavior, and that's my hometown. I love Cleveland, Ohio. It was horrendous behavior. It cannot be encouraged, and you certainly don't want to see a repetition of it. They are very, very passionate fans, but they have to hold that in a little bit. Someone could have gotten hurt.
Yes.
That's the key.
And we may find out later someone did, although we don't know of anything now, as Carmen did not, and we hope not. Jacksonville won a hard-fought game at the end, but to the chagrin of the Cleveland fans. 15-10 Jags. When we return, Colts, could they get off the schneid against Atlanta? And the Broncos all of a sudden needing to win at Kansas City and having trouble doing it. Lots to talk about on this day in football. White shirt, Vinny Serrato. Got a shop for shirts, got a shop for some football talk. He's the man. Sunday's primetime player. You can log on, talk to Vinny. You can vote. You can do a lot of things, allegedly.
Calling a few pals? Grab a Miller Lite. It's Miller time.
Hey, guys. Hanging out? I'll hang out.
No matter who you are or what you're into, isn't it nice to know you'll be accepted?
That's why the Redskins' biggest fans, the Hogettes, make sure to bring their Visa cards to the Forecast Boutique. Visa, the official card of the NFL.
Do I look fat in this dress? Yes.
Where are you going so early?
Shopping?
You hate shopping.
Not when it's for you.
I'm a 6.
Come on, baby, you're a 10.
Any way you can, get to McDonald's for the new Ranchero Bagel Sandwich. With a distinctive Southwest kick, it's a spicy morning wake-up call. Made just for you on McDonald's new taste menu.
Any luck shopping?
Oh, yeah.
Unexpected new tastes at your favorite place. Now on McDonald's new taste menu. McDonald's, a worldwide Olympic partner.
The New Orleans Bowl. Sunbelt champ North Texas heads to the Big Easy for a battle with Bradley Van Pelt and Colorado State.
Look at it go.
North Texas, Colorado State, the New Orleans Bowl, 8 o'clock Tuesday on ESPN2.
NFL Primetime is presented by Miller Lite. Grab a Miller Lite. It's Miller time. And in part by Visa. It's everywhere NFL fans want to be.
It's been 5 straight losses for the Indianapolis Colts. Monday night was not very pretty. But if you ever want anybody not worried about, oh, boy, we're going to lay it down at Peyton Manning. And he was going against Chris Chandler, one-time draft pick. That was Ron Meyer in the 1988 Colts. Chandler was the number 3 pick, the top quarterback picked that draft. So that's the quarterback battle. Manning, Marcus Pollard over the middle, 27 yards, same drive, another quarter. Manning, Pollard 1 yard, 14-0 Indianapolis. Now, wait a minute. Didn't they start the year like this, Tom?
Yeah.
And then there's Dominic Rhodes. No Edgerrin James. But
yeah, Dominic Rhodes reverses field right here. Watch Adam Meadows right there with the great block to get him outside. And Dominic Rhodes, an awfully big day today.
Then the next play, Manning to Ken Dilger, and he leaps into the end zone. Touchdown. Colts lead 21-7. Peyton having fun. They get a lead. And the one-time Colt, one-time everyone, Chris Chandler, to Brian Finneran. He's in again. Touchdown, 21-14. Later in the second, a wild first half and a day when not a lot of scoring early on. This game had plenty of it. Trevor Inslee is Inslee the end zone. What a nice throw and catch.
Yeah, great job of laying out for Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning delivering it where it could be caught.
And then as Inslee's in, Inslee for the Colts, but Ashley Ambrose for the Falcons sets up a field goal, makes it 28-20, still a game until the human highlight reel. Dominique Rhodes, 35 yards, and we ran well Monday night. He's not of the stature of Edgerrin James, but he's got nice moves, got big, quick cuts, and his second touchdown of the day. Rhodes and the Colts win at 41-27. You're going to like the names here, Tommy, as the Colts win it. 177 yards for Rhodes, the third highest rookie total for a Colts running back. The only ones ever better in a game, Alan Amici, Lenny Moore. That's a nice list.
Yeah, 325 yards passing as well for Peyton Manning, and nice to see him bounce back psychologically.
And after Atlanta had a nice season, they have lost 3 in a row to fall out of it. Denver Broncos trying to stay in it. They're at Kansas City. Mike Shanahan, last year, tough sledding. All of a sudden, after years of having the upper hand of the Chiefs, they have certainly struggled. Gus Frerotte starting as Brian Griese has the concussion, and in Gus they trust. Rolls out, touchdown. It's a 20-17 game in the third quarter, but Frerotte hurt, later leaves the game with a shoulder injury. Now we're tied at 24th quarter. Trent Green, the one-time Bronco, all of a sudden Eddie Kennison, he has a feel for the game again. He had no feel for it 5 weeks ago. Cut as a Bronco, now a Chief, but Peterson misses a 28-yard field goal, a recurring theme. Jarius Jackson in for his first NFL passes, but what happens? It's Glenn Cadrez falls on the fumble, and the Chiefs are in business. Peterson a field goal, 23-20. Jackson from
Notre Dame
allegedly throws it 13 yards to Ron Smith. First down Broncos. Setting up Jason Elam, 49 yards. He has no field goal problems. Good. Tied at 23-all. Dick Vermeil. Oh, my goodness. He wore his emotions on his sleeve all day. Mike Shanahan said we're going to overtime. 3rd and 18 Chiefs. Under 10 to go. Trent Green. Tommy, how many Broncos can you have here? But you're going to tell me that Kennedy had the pick, but there was a flag. I mean, they didn't need to do it.
Well, they called the interference on Eric Brown, but as we take another look at it, certainly he's in a position to make the play. He's looking back at the football. You see him right there. There's a little bit of hand contact. Very, very tough call to go against the Broncos on a big play.
A huge break for Kansas City. And so now they're in a position to win it. Todd Peterson, 31 yards away. The ball is on the kick. It's up. It's good. And the Chiefs have beaten the Broncos. But wait a minute. Holding Chiefs. Dick likes the call? No. The answer is no. So now Peterson from 41-yard field goal. Try to win the game again. Peterson. And doink! It's no good. You think Dick is pleased? No. So after 3 and out for the Broncos, 6:20 to go. Chiefs in business again. Green, play action, looking for Snoop minutes. Good coverage. 56 yards, Tom, down the field. And that sets up Peterson from 32 yards out. And you really don't want to watch because he struggled. He seemed like he was kicking every time we looked up. But it's good. It's good. The Kansas City Chiefs winning at home for only the second time all year. The Dick Vermeil and the Chiefs really hurting the Broncos, who fall to 7-7 with a bye this week. 26-23 in a surprise.
Yeah, certainly a surprise, but I thought you got a good game from Trent Green. This is what Dick Vermeil thought this offense would be capable of. And then the 100-plus yards from Priest Holmes on 29 carries is the key.
So maybe with the bye, all the Bronco quarterbacks will be healthy in 2 weeks when they finish up their season, when they host Oakland the next time back. When we return, Jets trying to win in December. And the P-Men, could they keep it going in a tough divisional game at Buffalo? This one had that smell. We'll show you.
I took the risks and started my own business. Taking risks, that's what you have to do. But here's a way to help your business with no risk at all. Just call for your free trial version of QuickBooks Pro, America's #1 best-selling small business accounting software. That's right, I said free. For no money, not even a shipping charge, you'll get this free trial version of QuickBooks Pro. from the makers of Quicken, so you know it's easy to use. Want to write a check? You just start typing, and QuickBooks Pro fills in the rest. It shows you how much money you're owed and who owes it. It even prints invoices with your company logo. And QuickBooks Pro can save you even more time with features like estimating and job costing. And it integrates with Microsoft Word and Excel. Look, we all take risks in business. Now take advantage of an honest, no-risk opportunity. Call for your free QuickBooks Pro trial version now. There's no bill, no hassle, there's no risk. You can't do better than that.
It's an old-fashioned blue-collar brawl on ESPN Sunday Night Football. In their first matchup, Ray Lewis and the defending Super Bowl champs at the upper hand.
Oh, man!
But the steel curtain is back with a vengeance. And Cordell Stewart is on the top of his game. Wow! The question remains, will a bus stop in Baltimore to help settle the score? The division-leading Steelers beat the hard-charging Ravens. Steelers-Ravens, next on ESPN.
One blustery autumn Sunday, two warriors hunkered down in the fury of battle.
For the win! Interception!
With one crushing blow, momentum turned. As the stalwart Viking mounted a final aerial assault, the battered warrior could only watch his hopes of victory vanish. And in defeat, learned dignity and grace.
NFL 2K2. Rated E for everyone.
Howie, what's a good gift to get for somebody you really care about?
Football tickets.
No. Something you get more use out of.
Season tickets.
Something from the heart.
Luxury suite.
Oh, no!
No, Howie, it's a free Nokia phone from Verizon Wireless, just in time for the holidays, so it makes a great gift.
And football tickets.
Now at Radio Shack, get a free Nokia 5100 series phone after instant rebate. Plus, get 3,500 minutes for only $35 monthly access. Radio Shack.
Welcome back to NFL Primetime, presented by Miller Lite.
Oh, those New York Jets, non-Bill Parcells years since 91, 4-27 in December. Ghosts? What ghost? Killy Smith and the Bengals getting the start at New York against Vinny and Herm Edwards and Smith to Darnay Scott. 14 yards, and on 4th and 1, those gambling Bengals. Well, you can gamble when you get Corey Dillon, who would become the 6th back to start his first 5 years in the NFL over 1,000 yards, joining, among others, Curtis Martin and the Jets. That's a tough run for a touchdown, 7-0 Cincy, a 20-play drive. Second quarter, same score. Killy Smith scrambling, and Victor Green and Ray Mickens, not the biggest of guys, hit him. But, you know, Achille, we see him once every 2 months. He limps off the field, and so he's gone. Kitten is going to go in, and meanwhile, Vinny Testaverde is finding new receivers.
Yeah, we move on to action in the third quarter, and one of the things we talked about this morning was Vinny taking his shots downfield to loosen up the defense. There he goes to Kevin Swain for an 18-yard gain. Here to Swain again, but look at him stretching the football field a little bit, giving his team a little bit of room, not only to run the ball, but to open up some routes downfield.
So remember now, the Jets are trailing here 14-3. Swain, 41 straight games, XFL, Arena, and now the NFL. If anyone should be tired, it's him. That's a touchdown to James Dirt. And it's 14-9. They don't make the two-point conversion. Testaverde to Lavernius Cole, shopping for 18 yards. Then, 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Testaverde rolling to Anthony Beck. Wow, between 2 or 3 defenders. And a go for 2. They don't get it, but the Jets have the lead 15-14. Under 5 to go. John Kitna. Ball sails into the hands of Damian Robinson. He picks it off, and this after a couple of others were almost picked, Tom. And then the Jets miss a field goal, though, from John Hall. So Cincy, still has a chance to win it. They're just down. They can win it with a field goal. Under a minute to go, Kitna caboodles it to James Ferrier. Kitna picked off 3 times in relief of Achille. And the Jets, not pretty, but they win in December. They go to 85 for Herm Edwards. And that's going to be a pretty good record when you look at it at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I think when you look at the Jets, they had lost a couple of tough football games. They needed to get back on the winning track. They did that, albeit a game that they probably are not pleased with. They see room for improvement, but they won the game.
Martin with 78 yards rushing, Dillon with 85, neither at 100. They were workhorses. Meanwhile, the Patriots have been hot. Tom Brady. Now, that's Damon Heward said, Drew, listen to the radio station here. I don't like that. But it's Tom Brady, 8-3 as a starter for the Patriots. And watch him take this hit. Wow, hit from Nate Clements. But, oh, my darling, it's Clements' time, and he bounces up.
Find something else I love about Tom Brady every week. His toughness right here. He got up. He started clapping his hands. He was like, let's go. I'm not hurt.
You had a feeling this would be a low-scoring game, and it was. 6-3 Pats in the fourth. Alex Van Pelt to Peerless Price. They rule him out of bounds, Tom, and there's no challenge by the Bills.
Yeah, and you take a look. He's got possession. There's one down. There's two down. Should have challenged.
They didn't. They get a field goal. We're 6-all. 6 minutes to go. They get another field goal. It's 9-6 Buffalo. Brady to Terry Glenn. Did he catch it? I get. 19 yards. 2 plays later. Brady to Jermaine Wiggins. Local Boston product. 25 yards. Down to the 12. Adam Vinatieri, 4 minutes to go. 25-yard field goal. We're going to overtime, tied at 9. Bills win the toss, but punt it. Now the Patriots ball. Brady to David Patton. Keon Carpenter drills him. Fumble. Bills recover, but here's a review. Greg Williams not happy, but actually good call.
It is a fumble. David Patton's head is out of bounds. The ball is between his legs. Therefore, technically, the ball itself is out of bounds.
So the play is over.
Play is dead.
So a big break for the Patriots, and one-time Patriot, one-time Bill, now good. Antoine Smith. Let's get him go. All the way down to the 3-yard line. After the Pats get the big break, they run one play to center it. Vinatieri, good. 23 yards. Notice just shaking hands like, nice job. We won the game. Good hold, good snap. And the Buffalo Bills were game. 4 of the last 5 between these two have gone to overtime. But the New England Patriots, who on Saturday host Miami in what now is going to be a battle for first place in the AFC East, win it. And Brady's a starter, 9-3, tying Babe Parilli from the AFL days as the best start ever by a Patriot quarterback to start his career.
Yeah, and we pay attention to all the numbers, but I think more important, Kurt Warner a couple of years ago, he was the story in the NFL. There is no doubt Tom Brady is the story in the NFL this year.
The Patriots on the move with the struggle in the division today in Buffalo. Who's on the move between the Bucs and Bears? Bucs get a weather break. Could they capitalize in Chicago?
Great. Credit card bill.
Look at these fees.
Honey?
One rate for purchases, higher rate for cash advances, and those telemarketers.
Relax. We switched to Capital One's new no-hassle card.
Introducing Capital One's new no-hassle Platinum Card. No balance transfer fees, no telemarketing, one low fixed rate.
Honey?
What's in your wallet?
Catch up with all the NFL news and put your pregame face on. Join Mike, TJ, Sterling, Mort and John as they get you ready for the Rams and the Saints. Monday Night Countdown presented by UPS, 7:30 Monday on ESPN.
His controversial exit from the Flyers.
Here at this organization, I could care less about him.
And why he continues to put his life in jeopardy.
Another head injury could turn him into a vegetable.
Eric Lindros, Sports Century, 8 p.m. Monday on ESPN Classic.
This is Eddie George of the Tennessee Titans. Eddie helps the United Way build stronger communities by supporting programs that create safer neighborhoods.
Come on, guys.
On the field, Eddie's work ethic is contagious. On the football field, it's contagious.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Slackers.
Oh, let me tell you about a big game on Sunday Night Football. Cordell Stewart and the Steelers, first place in the AFC Central, into Baltimore to take on the champion Ravens, bottom of the hour. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won 3 in a row. They're going into Chicago, the darlings of the Midwest, 9-3. Buccaneers 0-20 lifetime when it's under 40 degrees. Their last Norris Division game, home or road, the Steam saying it was 44 degrees. So not a problem with the temperature, Schneid. But here's a problem. Brad Johnson intercepted by Tony Parrish. Gamble for the Bucs does not pay off going deep. But Jim Miller, who only goes deep against the Bucs, to David Terrell. Nice job by the official. He's safe. He beats Dexter Jackson as Terrell. He's down to the 62-yard gain. And then Miller to Marty Booker. 3 times they hooked up in Tampa last month. First they call it complete, but
great challenge by Dick Duran on the call. And look where the official is looking. Booker, a great job of getting the left foot in, dragging the right foot. I don't know how that call initially was incomplete.
Well, it's a touchdown, Thompson. Now it's 10-3 Bears later in the second. Brad Johnson to Keyshawn Johnson. Leading receiver in the NFL trying to make it happen. Moves, shedding tacklers. Inside the 15, inside the 10. But it's a fumble. Walt Harris strips it. Tony Parrish has it. Big play in the game.
Great effort by Keyshawn Johnson and a great effort by Walt Harris sticking with the play and stripping the ball down near his own goal line.
So the Bucs had a chance to maybe tie the game, and then more Bears defense. Warwick Holdman strips Johnson of the ball. Alfonso Boone gets it. Helps the Bears to a field goal, 13-3 at the half. And then, it's the A-Train. Rumbling for 21 yards. Rookie Anthony Thomas. And then Jim Miller against only the Bucs. They do this, it seems. Pump, throw. Fred Baxter researches his way between defenders. Touchdown, 20-3. And he has the paint to prove it on his pass.
Well, it's a gutsy throw by Miller, but a better catch by Fred Baxter. You look at this, in between double coverage, great job of covering up the football, not allowing it to hit the ground.
And now at 20-3, the Bucs defense just surrenders this. Anthony Thomas, 13 yards. Warren Sapp, sideline sprain left shoulder, fourth quarter. Half point, it didn't matter. Thomas from the 5. Look at the 3 blockers in front. Man, oh man, the Bears ran for 200 yards today. 173 for Thomas. And here's the big news. For the first time since '94, the Chicago Bears are going to the playoffs. Congratulations. It's very Namath-like running off. Joe was the right hand, though, I believe. The Bears have won double digits for the first time since '91. The Bears of Dick Girard, figuring they'd play out the string of his coaching life this year. They're going to the playoffs. And Werner after the game.
The Chicago Bears improved to 10-3. Jim Miller, this Bears offense, had to endure a lot of criticism the past few weeks about not being able to open up the air attack. What was the difference in this game?
Well, I just think, again, as players, we got to make plays. Today we made some key plays. David Terrell on the long ball. He actually had 2 long catches. So, that's a lot of it. The onus is on us players. John Shoup has done a great job here. So, that's the things that are going to happen, though. You're going to take criticism sometimes, but, we overcame it and came out and won today.
What does it mean to this organization to be in the playoffs for the first time since 1994?
Well, I think this is huge for this organization. We've been bad for a long time. So, it's exciting for this organization. It's exciting for the city of Chicago. The fans are, obviously, you can hear in a little bit of a buzz now. So it's very exciting for this town.
All right, Jim, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Chris, back to you.
All right, and congratulations, Jim Miller, and all the Bears, because, Tommy, what I almost feel that the Bucs are looking at them and saying, that used to be us. Yes. Not a lot of stars, or we have a lot of good players that maybe nobody knows about. We're playing together as a team, and they open it up for the second time this year against Tampa Bay.
But when you think about the makeup of this team on a week-to-week basis, minus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, very tough football team physically, a team that loves to run the football. They're good at stopping the run, and they ask their quarterback to be fairly conservative with it and don't make huge mistakes. And today they were able to run the ball for over 200 yards against the Buccaneers. To be a good football team, you have to be able to do those 2 things, run the ball and stop the run. The Bears are good at it.
4 turnovers, Tampa Bay. I know they have 3 home games left, and they play better at home. Frankly, the Bucs should be ashamed of themselves the way they played in this game. Can't turn the ball over like that in a big game on the road against the Chicago Bears and give up all those yards rushing. Bucs are now 7-6. And meanwhile, the Bears, we go inside the numbers against the Bucs this year. Both wins, as opposed to the 4 games the 2 years before that, all losses. Look at the touch. They got none in 4 games before that. Jim Miller, 5 touchdown passes against the Bucs this year. He has only 5 against the rest of the league.
Inside the Numbers is brought to you by Visa. It's everywhere NFL fans want to be.
The late game's coming up. Seattle made an interesting move. Ricky Waters, not Sean Alexander to start. And a game in the NFC East between the Eagles and Redskins, renewing acquaintances.
In the future, where will technology take you?
How will you communicate?
Stay in touch. Get your music.
What will you have in your briefcase?
In your car.
Or on your body? Is there any limit to how wired you can be?
You have questions, so do we.
That's why we're here.
Tech TV. Television about technology.
Play I'm designing here for you guys today. Call it Change Right, 22 Houston. This play isolates the Mike linebacker right in the middle. That's me right there, 16, that's me. X has a go route, the fullback's blocking and running a read route. Sells like he's going to the flat and busts right back across the middle. If the Mike linebacker drops, they play cover 2. Take your shot. You always got to take a shot. Once he catches the ball in the middle, he can do great things with it.
Back in the pocket, looking to throw to the end zone. Touchdown.
That's it.
Give a little bit of your love to me.
Now's the time that we need to share. So find yourself. We're on our way back home.
Give a little bit of my love to you.
Howie, what's a good gift to get for somebody you really care about?
Football tickets.
No. Something you get more use out of.
Season tickets.
Something from the heart.
Luxury suite.
Ah, no!
No, Howie, it's a free Nokia phone from Verizon Wireless, just in time for the holidays, so it makes a great gift.
And football tickets.
Now at Radio Shack, get a free Nokia 5100 series phone after instant rebate. Plus, get 3,500 minutes for only $35 monthly access. Radio Shack.
Welcome back to NFL Primetime, presented by Miller Lite.
All right, here we go. The Dallas Cowboys at Seattle for the first time since '83, and guess what? They play outdoors now. The dome's gone, and it's raining. Mike Holmgren starting Ricky Waters at running back after really missing 2 months, as well as Sean Alexander has played, but Waters started well. You know that Waters in the rain, it's perfect. 8 yards and singing in the rain. It's 8 more yards. Hey, Ricky, enthusiasm. Here's a 1-yard touchdown, 7-0. Seattle. Waters, 88 yards running in the first half. I guess he was well rested and ready to go.
Well, I think he does have fresh legs. He's a guy who loves to play, and he showed that today.
Jeff Fiegels dropping the snap. He's throwing it to Kerry Joseph. I mean, it's so... Meanwhile, Fiegels is still down on the play, Tom.
Well, he went down to get the football, and Pepe Zellner came, and the commissioner will be taking a look at that, because that looks like helmet to helmet.
But no penalty on the play here. Meanwhile, Fiegels is okay, and he's punting later on with the Seahawks up 10-3. Reggie Swinton. Oh, and he fumbles it in the end zone. Jamal Brooks kicks it out of the end zone. It's a safety. 2-run homer by Ichiro. 12-3 Seattle. Fourth quarter. Waters hit. And he hurt his leg here. Sprained right ankle. He wouldn't return. And so in comes Sean Alexander. Pretty good to have him off the bench, Tom. He's already gained 1,000 yards this year, the second year back. And he's in. Touchdown. He's got 12 rushing touchdowns, and he's coming off the bench. Now look, the Seattle Seahawks, who did not look good in our game on Sunday night against Denver, but they win 29-3. They're 7-6. And the big story is their remaining games are against teams all under 500. They have a good chance.
A great 1-2 punch. I think you can give Mike Holmgren a lot of credit for getting the most out of his quarterback situation. And what a great 1-2 punch with Waters and Sean Alexander.
104 Waters, 27 for Alexander. Meanwhile, in the NFC East, Washington beat Philly last month at Philadelphia. A battle, you know, it doesn't take long to drive between the two stadiums. So fans of both teams there watching Tony Banks with a 3-0 lead, hitting Rod Gardner, the rookie receiver. And Brian Dawkins makes a saving tackle and saved the touchdown, held him to a field goal, so it's only 6-0 Skids. Brian Mitchell joining Walter Payton. He's only the third to get 20,000 all-purpose yards. Congratulations, Brian Mitchell.
Jerry Rice was number 2.
Jerry, Walter, and Brian Mitchell. Donovan McNabb to Freddie Mitchell, the rookie. And it's a 7-6 Eagle lead. Dan Eric Metcalf, great return man, but he fumbles. Carl Buckhalter picks it up, rumbling, fumbling, stumbling into the end zone. General Buckhalter, you idiot! But it's called back. What happened here?
Well, you can see that Buckhalter, as he made the recovery, he was shoulder to shoulder with Metcalf. Ball was down at that spot.
Andy Reid's arguing to no avail. Meanwhile, it's a 10-6 game. Tony Banks to Brian Westbrook. Drops it. Banks to Stephen Davis. Drops it. Settle for a field goal, and Brett Conway had a doinker early in the game off the upright. Misses this one from 48. And so the first play after missing, this is what you do like about Philly. They do go for the jugular right away. After the skin's down, it's Todd Pinkston hauling in this one from Donovan McNabb, 62 yards, and they bust open to a 17-6 lead. Skins trying to get back in it. Banks to Walter Rasby. Loses his helmet as Dawkins can hit with the best of them, but he makes the catch, Tom.
Yeah, you take another look at it here, and you see the ball right there tip. Rasby, great job of bringing it in, and then he had to take a lick as he was down on the ground. He did walk off under his own power, though.
But 2 plays later, Dawkins, you saw him save a touchdown. That could have been a touchdown there. First he does it with the tackle, then he does it with the pick. The Eagles have good DBs, and their defense is the one that stands tall, although we should say Washington outgained him 362 to 287. But the big plays made offensively and defensively by the Philadelphia Eagles, who at 9-4 didn't clinch anything, but they have a 3-game lead with 3 to go in their division. 3-game lead on the Skins and on the Giants. So for all intents and purposes, the Eagles, a stranglehold in their division.
Well, and I think certainly when you look at that team, I think you used the right term. They made plays when they had to make them. But I think when you think about the Philadelphia Eagles and the great stretch run they made last year, it was headed by the play of their quarterback, Donovan McNabb. And I feel like he's going to have to be the guy, especially if Pinkston is hurt at the wide receiver position. He's going to have to do some of those things with his legs, use his athleticism, and make some plays for this club to get where they want to be.
Saw a lot of screen passes today.
Yeah.
My God,
and
they
we saw a lot of
the
drop
screen.
balls from the Redskins receivers.
Yeah, Donovan picked off a few times. But, hey, look, Philly's won 6 of their last 7.
That's correct. Can't argue
and if
with
you win a division, you get at least 1 home game, and who knows the way things are going. Philly and San Francisco, an intriguing game next Saturday out at the Stick. Very intriguing. When we return, more late games. The Pack, they're at Tennessee. And Miami and San Francisco, a pair of 9-3 is hooking up out west.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, and everybody be surfing like California, everybody's gone surfing.
Actually, everybody's snowboarding.
Surfing US.
Especially in the Wasatch Backcountry, where the Wasatch Powderbird guides can fly you to snowboarding heaven, as long as you've got what it takes.
Visa, the only card accepted at the Olympic Winter Games.
All vacations are canceled until the network integration is complete? All but his, I bet. What is it this time? Jumbles of hardware? Databases built on 10 different platforms in 20 different countries? Does he think that's news to me? Serve it up. Send it my way. Bring it on, buddy, because I'll get it done. And that happy vacationer, the one waving from the beach as your yacht passes by, that man is gonna be me.
You can accomplish anything, even seamless integration. Fujitsu, the possibilities are infinite.
What would you do if someone passed you the keys to a Pontiac Grand Prix for a week?
I'm out, man. Let's go.
I'm out to see the world. San Francisco, here we go.
Are we having fun yet?
Doesn't take much to have fun, does it?
Man, it's like riding on a surfboard.
You're gonna have to call me Dixie if I wear this.
All right, Dixie.
I can smell the salt water from here. Give us a swell, baby. But what would you do with the Pontiac Grand Prix? Tell us. Pontiac.com.
There's some good surf out there.
The Canon Rebel 2000. When circumstances change, you'll know how to turn a snapshot into a photograph. It's that simple.
Now that's creative.
The Rebel 2000 from Canon.
Dentist will be right with you.
Thank you.
Now you can go from drilling holes to driving screws in a snap.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, get the Firestorm with Quick Connect, built by Black & Decker.
Like a lot of organizations, ESPN was having trouble with their carpet. So they had me install a more natural surface. This grass we install is the best. It's a good Bermuda.
No hot water on that, okay?
Yeah, that'll set the stain.
It lays down very, very pretty.
Still to come on SportsCenter the rest of the night in the NBA.
Wherever you are, I mean, there's nothing more beautiful than grass.
Now, from the NFL Shop, you can customize your NFL replica jersey. Pick a team, choose a number, your name, or favorite player. 1-877-NFL-SHOP now.
Ray Lewis, the champion Ravens at home, a game they've been pointing to off their bye. Into town come the first place Steelers, 10-2 at 8-4 at the bottom of the hour. Green Bay off their big win at Lambeau last week to control the NFC North over the Bears. Now they go to Tennessee in a subpar season for the Titans. Only 2-3 at home, but look at this. Von Kearse, Kevin Carter celebrate. It's a safety. Amon Green stuffed in the end zone, 2-0 Tennessee. Steve McNair, now he's sacked by Bonnie Holiday. It's a fumble. And the Pack recovered defense early. It's a 3-2 Packer lead. Gorman Thomas, a 3-run homer for the Brewers. Favre, 7 yards to Donald Duke in the driver. Touchdown, 10-2 Pack.
Yeah, Freeman, Antonio Freeman going to run the short crossing route, going to pull Jerron Jenkins out of the middle right there. Donald Driver runs right behind him. Brett Favre delivers the ball.
Second quarter with the score now 10-8. Javon Kearse sacking Favre. Fumble! Whoop! Believe me, Tennessee has the ball. First play after the turnover, so we like this. You know, their passing game with Dyson and Mason back, if this had been around earlier in the year, it might have been a different story. Tommy, it's a touchdown. McNair to Mason, 35 yards, 15-10 Tennessee. Then Eddie George not running well, but Skip Hicks, 22 yards. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, good. 26-13 Tennessee. 3rd and 24, Favre. So wouldn't you know it, what could possibly happen? 3rd and 24. 29 yards to Billy Schrader. Same drive, Favre, Schrader, that works. How about this? 16 yards, 26-20. Now the Pack, ball again. Favre, does he create or what? Oh my God, I'm in trouble. Bubba Franks, you good kick. Oh, Bubba. There's a completion, I guess, for minus what? No, it's now a plus. There's a play. What a play, Tommy.
Well, only Brett Favre can have this kind of fun on the field. And this is what you did in the playground as a kid. He sees he's going to be sacked. He tries to flip it to Bubba Franks. Bubba takes it off the shoulder or the back of the opponent, eventually makes a positive play out of it.
But nursing the lead, it's Skip Hicks skipping down the field. 51-yard pickup. And all of a sudden, reality sets in for Brett. Now they've fallen back out of that tie for first. They're a game behind the Bears in the North. And the Titans, a glimpse of what could have been, I think. A little more offense to go with some defense. I mean, we may hear from them quite a lot down the stretch. They spoil some one season, and we may hear from them next year for sure. So 26-20, a tough loss for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, and the difference in this game, 9 carries for 9 yards. Amon Green, he has been the setup guy for Brett Favre, wasn't there today.
McNair, 25 of 35 for 283. Now battle it 9-3 team, Steve Mariucci's team. Remember, they won 5 in a row after that tough loss to the Bears. So after the tough loss at St. Louis, how would they come out? I'll tell you how they would come out. Jay Fiedler and the Dolphins trying to throw, but it's overthrown. It's Zach Bronson. Fumbles. Lance Sergeant Schulters. I know nothing. He recovers it. I know something. I have the ball. Not the way Jay Fiedler's played so well. First interception in 4 games for him. Speaking of playing well, Garrison Hurst. 100-yard day for Garrison. 103 to be exact. There's 28 of them. 3 plays later, how would Jeff Garcia rebound after a bad hair day last week? Terrell Owens, stiff arms Terry Cousin. Zach Thomas late hit, sets up 1st and goal Niners. And on 2nd and goal, Kevin Barlow, the rookie, touchdown. 7-0 San Francisco. Jay Fiedler knows his pick with the Niners in business. Meanwhile, he wants Daz, Niners in business on 3rd and 11. Garcia to Hurst. They pick up 8, and on 4th and 3, Mooch goes for it. At the 32. And Garcia now with confidence to Owens. Drive stays alive, first down. Garcia from a 12 to the rookie Eric Johnson from Dale. Touchdown, 14-0 San Francisco.
Yeah, and Zach Thomas does a great job in coverage here, a great job of working his way in front of the receiver, Johnson. But what a delivery from Jeff Garcia.
2 minutes to go in a very fast-moving half. 14-0 Niners. Ronnie Hurd providing the defense. Julian Peterson recovering the fumble of Fiedler. Niners collapse in the pocket all of a sudden.
Yeah, mistaken pass protection here. You see 2 guys outside. You got your tackle and your guard. You want to fan protect this. They both block on the interior guy. Hurd comes free. And what a hit on Jay Fiedler.
Now we go to the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 7, San Francisco at their own 5. Garrison Hurst. Man, what a difference he has made for this team. Dave Wannstedt says, we don't usually play defense like this. Now Garcia under pressure to Terrell Owens, and he can do this. Out-jumping Patrick Surtain, 28 yards up to the 44. Same drive, now Miami territory, 3rd and 7. Garcia, little screen to Terry Jackson, misses 1 tackle, and he's got it set up beautifully down the field, 12 yards, first down. So from their own 5, they go to 3rd and goal. Barlow for a touchdown. 17 play from their own 2. Yeah. 17 play, 98 yards. Took almost the whole quarter. Miami's defense, who had a breather Monday night, exhausted. San Francisco, in a game that took about 2.5 hours, a different sort of win for the Niners. They win it 21-0. Terrell Owens made some big catches. Only had 4 on the day. But the Niners, a big win. They're 10-3. Scott Walker with T.O.
They talked about themselves being physical. We just came in and matched their intensity today. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to our offensive line. They made some holes. And Garrison and Kevin Barlow, they took advantage of those holes and got the ball into the end zone. So.
Defensively, this is your 2nd shutout in 3 games. The defense gets lost in the glow of the offense. What's been so impressive about them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Our defense has been keeping us in some ball games. And, you know, they rise to the occasion every week. And we just got to take what they give us, you know, as far as putting us back on the field and putting points on the board.
Good deal, T.O. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
Boomer, we're sending it back to you.
Woo!
All right,
what a great job by the 49er defense. 10 sacks in the last 2 games. And I think certainly today you saw them beat the opposing quarterback Fiedler into submission.
And Garcia, though, the only bad news is bruised ribs. They'll know more tomorrow. A tough, short week for Miami, but San Francisco winning all sorts of ways. Who won the game balls? We'll give you all sorts of answers in a moment.
NFL Primetime is presented by Miller Lite. Grab a Miller Lite. It's Miller time.
The tailgate crew is coming. The Miller Lite Tailgate Tour. Join the party as it rolls across the country and win a chance to tailgate at Super Bowl 36. Want a party like the pros? Grab a Miller Lite. It's Miller time.
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, I hope you didn't put all those on the credit card.
Yeah, why?
Do you know what those interest charges are going to do to us?
Don't worry. I used our new Capital One No Hassle card.
Fed up with exploding credit card rates?
To the neighbors!
With Capital One's new No Hassle Platinum card, you get 1 low fixed rate and none of the hassle.
Gotta tell Steve and Laura about Capital One.
What's in your wallet?
Well, 007, how did you come to ruin this little beauty? And where exactly is the rest of this? And I suppose you can explain this.
Oh, James.
It's not easy being Bond. James Bond. For PlayStation 2.
Rated T for teen.
Where are you going so early?
Shopping?
You hate shopping.
Not when it's for you.
I'm a 6.
Come on, baby, you're a 10.
Any way you can, get to McDonald's for the new Ranchero Bagel Sandwich. With a distinctive Southwest kick, it's a spicy morning wake-up call. Made just for you on McDonald's new taste menu.
Any luck shopping?
Oh, yeah.
Unexpected new tastes at your favorite place. Now on McDonald's new taste menu. McDonald's, a worldwide Olympic partner.
This is Rich Eisen. Why did one NFL game nearly end in a riot? Find out how Jason Giambi plans to cope with the pressure of playing in New York. And don't lose your head. Stay tuned for Chris Berman's Top 10 Plays of the Week. Join me and Dan Patrick for SportsCenter after football.
Ooh. Nice shot. Buffalo wings, $1 each.
$1 a wing? Ooh, how much for the whole buffalo?
You know something better for $1?
How about a 20-minute phone call?
Really?
Sure, dial 10-10-220 and all calls up to 20 minutes, 99 cents.
7 cents a minute after 20.
10-10-220 is cheap. Hey, the wings are on me.
Hey, man, quit blocking the play.
Sorry, dude, it's my job.
Hey.
Dial 10-10-220. You practice
Hey,
on
man,
me.
you're big leaguing me now.
Primetime Players is brought to you by 10-10-220. Dial it, and all calls up to 20 minutes are only 99 cents.
Boom, do the train thing. My game ball goes to the A-Train. Anthony Thomas, 173 yards, 31 carries, and a touchdown. What a day for the Bears.
And you know what, Tom? I'm going to give my game ball to Dick Duran and his staff for just hanging in and having this team play like a team. The Bears are in the playoffs. What do you think? Well, Anthony Thomas, it was a Bears day, and we shouldn't forget Mike McMahon and the Lions.
Yes.
Way to get off the schneid for them. Thanks for your voting. Monday Night Countdown, Tommy and all the guys join Mike and Sterling and Jaws. Talk about the Rams and the Saints. If the Rams win Monday night at the Saints, both they and the Niners will be in the playoffs, which will probably happen the way those teams are playing anyway. It was a day when a lot of playoff contenders, and I include Oakland, who won a division on Saturday. Tommy, the only ones that really stood out in Week 14, Chicago and San Francisco.
Yeah, Chicago Bears, it's time-tested. We run the football. We play solid defense. We don't make mistakes. And very impressed with how physical the San Francisco 49ers were today.
They look like what the Rams were doing, winning in a different style of way. And congrats to Philly to put a stranglehold on the division. But I believe there is some football left to go.
Good game.
Very intriguing. For Tom Jackson, I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for watching NFL Primetime.